those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has...
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce...
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to...
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough.
How unjust.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barrack.
Finally.
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. Matters turned out a little more complicated. He is hiding in a room in the coin guard tavern.
Why didn't you have...
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tierfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Your Excellency.
Look.
Now that your affair is taken care of, are you planning on helping the historian?
We are willing.
At the port of Serene. They were hoping...
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood.
So,
Are you ready?
we should be able to set sail. I'm still without new...
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow North? I don't think so.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last...
It's been 2 days since I've had any... It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. But the day of departure, every...
This Jonas, does he have...
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes,
Might I have a word?
as you wish, you'll find them over there.
Be back soon, Captain. Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's. The young...
That's right, yeah.
Yes. Your captain asked me to go...
Capitieri's taken the disappearance seriously. What?
When did you last see him? Did anything seem out of the ordinary?
Maybe a tad troubled.
Why would that be?
Boy, I haven't the faintest...
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have hat, and when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lara.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemy?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he's steer...
I don't know where to start with them.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the...
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, the itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas... I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator. He knows his craft well, in spite...
How old is he? I need to be going. Farewell. Good day, sailor. I've been told that...
You talking about Jonas? You bet you're stood like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, the other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to... And then when we left, him and I, well, those brutes were there, waiting for him.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a... And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you?
Maybe.
Do you know what was on his...
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch him?
How would I know?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs. Did anyone else see the...
There was still a small crowd in the... I seem to recall that kind of fellow who now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know.
What do you think about Captain Vasco? Thank you, Laura. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been
A
taken...
kidnapping. In my establishment. I would have noticed.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients.
I see. An able-bodied man.
Where might I find him at this...
Here? He would never give away anything else.
How is business going these days?
It's picking. The Malik. The epidemic. Now that we have...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't reckon...
No. Have no fear about that. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago. A young cabin boy.
Yes, that does ring a bell.
What can you tell me about the boy?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was... And he must have been right to be nervous.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came. The kind of man you can round up for a few coins. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's...
Who was the rich merchant, do you think?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happened it was Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw.
Thank you. You've been...
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think...
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with...
He is absent, but the lady of the house could enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. And to what do I owe the honor of...
I would like...
He is not here. But...
It concerns a delicate matter. According to witnesses,
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I...
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these...
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your door.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunk...
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped. Look, we learned the new name they gave him, Jonah. Then we learned the name of the ship. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with... I'm still without new...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that...
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up.
A contract? But what kind of contract?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Naughts. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before them. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was original. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naught.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naught?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here.